Perfect. Hi, welcome back. I'm Allie from eXp Realty.
And I'm Kiel Ecimovic from Contemporary Mortgage.
Awesome. And today we're here to talk about different scenarios where you may be concerned you might not qualify for a loan. So it's going to say, do I qualify for a loan, ... The first point will be if I filed for bankruptcy.
Yes, you can still do a loan if you had a bankruptcy. Now, the waiting periods are different depending on if it's a Chapter 7 or a Chapter 13, for example, and what type of program you go with. Let's use Chapter 13, for example. You might be able to do an FHA in a year, especially with extenuating circumstances. But if you're talking about, let's say, a Chapter 7 on conventional, you have to wait 7 years.
Okay.
But just for a couple of examples, did you want me to go through all of them, or did we just use a couple of those? But there are ways to do this. The main point that we're trying to make here.
So basically, it's not an automatic no. A lot of people think it's like,
Correct.
Absolutely not. I have to wait X amount of years to do it, but that's not the case.
Yeah, I would even go as far as saying VA is the most lenient when it comes to that.
Interesting.
Yeah, the government loans are going to be most lenient when it comes to that versus conventional, for what it's worth.
Okay.
So there's a way, like I had a guy that by all metrics he should have gone conventional, but because there hadn't been enough time since he had filed his Chapter 13, then we had to go FHA. But it was a better deal than going with a non-QM lender, because that's also another option. You can go with one of these, let's say, out-of-the-box loans. They're called non-conforming loans, and they'll let you do that maybe the day after the dismissal of your bankruptcy, maybe 1 year, whatever it might be, but you might not have as good of an interest rate. So that's one of the things that usually dissuades people from going with them.
So I think the key here is don't assume, ask. Ask.
I'll figure something out. It's my job, yes.
Awesome. So my second one, and I love it because especially now with all these different industries, so it's like, do I qualify for a loan if I have a non-traditional job? Maybe it's a dispensary, maybe it's an OnlyFans account. Can I qualify for a loan?
Actually, yes, you can. I've actually done loans for both of those examples for what it's worth. Some lenders won't do that though. Like, for example, being that I'm at a brokerage, I had some lenders that would not touch, let's say, a dispensary, but I had lenders that would, because they're like, okay, well, it's legal in Florida, so we can play ball with that. And then you have OnlyFans. Well, I mean, you're claiming it on your taxes. Long story short,
A job is a job.
this is correct.
I love it.
Yep, as I like to say, courtesy of our Patriot Act, basically, if you're not getting the funds from money laundering, terrorism, or drug dealing, then you're okay. Now, some people would say, well, what about the dispensary? It's like, it's considered legal. Now, if you're doing something out on the street, that's a whole other conversation.
Whole other conversation.
Yeah.
I love
Consult
it.
your attorney.
And then next time we're actually going to talk also a little bit about the crypto space and how to get a loan and home with that. So definitely look forward to.
Yeah, I've actually done a deal with that too. I mean, let me know whenever we want to talk about that.